And welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to another video here on my channel. My name is Ella. If it's your first time, thank you for stopping by. If you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Young, Famous and African. Yes, so this movie, normally, to be honest, I really did not watch this movie because I wanted to watch it. I think it's peer pressure, but my friend was talking about it, and she was always talking about the movie, and then she started watching the movie, so I joined her in watching the movie. I watched the first episode and I'm like I don't even know what to say because I have a lot to say about this movie. So if you're interested in having my own opinion, because I feel like after I watched this movie, I literally had so many feelings. I was feeling a lot, and I wanted to say it. I just want to say how I feel.
Shoot me right now.
Yeah, so I realized I've been saying movies, actually a series. Yeah, so if you're interested in knowing my own opinion, then just keep watching. So the series is about rich famous Africans that about their life, because it's supposed to be a reality TV, and they said it was not scripted, based on the executive producer, because I watched an interview and she said it was not scripted. So obviously apparently it's supposed to be a reality TV series. So it's just surrounding the lives of young, famous and African, like the name. So the movie was an amazing movie. I feel like the production was top notch, they really did it. And I mean, it's Netflix, so it was an amazing production. Their fashion was extra. I mean, Africans, we are always extra, naturally Africans are. The drama, yeah, they actually brought a lot of drama, especially baby mama drama. They literally brought a lot of baby drama into the movie and general drama. So I'll be talking about all the cast and what I thought about them, what I think about them. So we have Kanye. I actually really love Kanye, especially at the beginning of the movie. I really loved her because she was very honest. She does not even hide how she feels about certain things, both vocally and her facial expression. You would literally tell when she's not even smiling at you and stuff like that. She was very honest, and she's a sweet person, and she's always in everyone's business, both negatively and positively. And she was really, really amazing. I really loved her character. But I didn't really like one thing that she did at the end of the movie, or rather the series. I didn't really like what she did at the end, because I felt like she was trying to attack somebody, Zari. Yeah, so I really loved her character. Next person I'll be talking about is Annie. I feel like Annie is the natural, the normal African woman that our parents will advise us about, or advise us to be. You have to be there for your family, you have to love your family, you have to be submissive. Yeah, that's Annie. And when she loves, she genuinely loves, and she's someone that has made so much sacrifices for her family, her relationship. And I felt at some point she was too picky, as in that's at the beginning, because she was as in the way she felt about Kanye's parenting. And I'm okay, it's fine if it's not your thing, fine, but you don't have to make it seem like the person is doing something very wrong. You can just give your opinion and be oh, I don't think he's right, blah. But she never hide how she felt. She was just me, I cannot, how your thought it is wrong, blah, blah. So next on my list is Zari the Boss Lady. From the name, you can tell who she is. She's actually a boss. Zari the Boss Lady is the name she's known for, and that's how she behaves. To be honest, my first impression about her, I'm oh my god, this woman is so gorgeous. She's beautiful, and she gave these calm vibes, these feminine vibes. But along the line, she had some situation with some persons. I feel literally everybody had an issue with Zari, and I didn't really like that. Though there were some things that Zari did that was not nice, I didn't really like it. I felt they were ganging up against her. I don't know. But I feel there were some things that she did wrong. I mean, calling Annie Idibia insecure in front of her husband, you could literally just call her out. She made a lot of she made a big deal of the situation that led to the situation she had with Annie. So I don't want to give like so much information yet. And then the next person I'll be talking about is Nadia Nakai. Nadia is, I like her personality in the sense that I really loved all the slangs. Like I loved her slangs. They were amazing. And she was not really always around because she was like traveling, and then she was in a relationship, long distance relationship, and I felt she was just there, nothing really. And at some point I felt she was feeling like she just started hating on Zari for no reason. Like there was a reason, but it's not like the reason as though she had an issue with her. She just, based on what people have said. And there was a part like she came off as she really wanted to attack Zari. I'm like, sis, why are you doing like that? But she's a very beautiful woman. She's also a musician, and yeah, she's a great person. The next person on my list would be Kaylee. Kaylee is, she's going through a lot. Like I feel like she's in a toxic relationship with DJ Naked because she's just calm, and I feel like she's someone that needs to find herself. Like she shouldn't just be tossed around. As in, I feel because she has not really found herself is why she's always in DJ Naked's space. And well, she's just an amazing person and she'll figure it out. So the next person I'm talking about is Swanky Jerry. Oh my god, I really love Swanky in this movie from the beginning to the end, except some parts where it was so dramatic. But Swanky was a very, very, like, he has positive vibes. Swanky is someone that he doesn't really need to put so much effort to bring the positive vibes. Like, it's effortless in his fashion, his everything. He's effortless in whatever he does. He's such an amazing person. He's loyal to his friends. He's someone that he's always there for his friends, and I really love that. Like, no matter the situation, he's always going to be there for his friends, and that's really a very good character. Swanky is positive vibes, his fashion sense, love. He brought the extra to the show. It was like the real fashion. Yeah, so Swanky was an amazing person. Next person on my list would be Diamond Platinum. He's like the king of baby drama. Like, Diamond, really. Well, Diamond is he's a star, and he portrayed that personality a lot in the movie, in the sense that he was like always going for shows, and he's someone that he doesn't care, to be honest. Diamond does not care. Like, he would tell you that, oh, this is how I am, I'm going to break your heart, I don't even want to commit, and all of that. So I don't like him. Not like I don't like him, but I mean, his whole situation. He's a Tanzanian musician. He has 2 kids with Zari Hassan, Zari the boss lady. He has 2 wonderful kids. I mean, I feel like they both look like him a lot. He has 2 amazing kids. He was married to Zari, but they divorced along the line. So Diamond is like a superstar. He portrayed it, and he's a funny person too. Like, he's funny and he's just himself too. Another person on my list will be Andile. Andile is a calm guy. He brought like the whole calm vibe. He's always there if you need someone to talk to. Yeah, he's okay. Nothing much. I think he's a TV host or something. Yeah. Next person on my list will be DJ Naked. DJ Naked is a lot. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like he's always wanting to attack somebody. Initially, that was what I felt like. He's always wanting to attack someone. He's someone that doesn't really need so much. He doesn't put in his space for a very long time. Like, he's in a relationship with Kaylee, and I feel like the relationship is toxic and it probably wouldn't last. I don't know, I'm just saying, because I didn't really like the way he treated Kaylee, or he was treating Kaylee, because it's supposed to be a reality TV, so that's their real life. And I get him, like, sometimes you need your space and everything, but I feel like there's a way you can come off and say it. And he was kind of disrespectful at some point, based on what Kaylee said. He disrespected her, and he was like, he couldn't really see the wrong side of it. I mean, guys, they don't really see when they're wrong. So yeah, DJ Naked is a cool person, Sha. He looked like younger than his age. He's like 40 years old. He looked younger than his age, and he was okay in the movie. It was cool. Who else have I not talked about? Two-Face, innocent. There's nothing innocent about him. That's all I can say. Because I don't even understand. Like, God. So let's go into the show. I'm going to be talking about the things I liked and the things I didn't like, because I don't want to give so much information so you can go and watch the movie, because it was an amazing show. So let's keep going. I have like few things I liked about the movie and few things I hate. I think I'll start with what I did not like in the movie, like the situations I didn't like in the movie. One thing I didn't like, or rather one thing I could not understand and I didn't like, was when Zari called Annie insecure in front of her husband. Like, what caused the situation, or rather what caused the issue, was even not something that should have gotten to that part. So like, Innocence called where they had a dinner at Diamond's house, and Two-Face was like, oh, let me talk to Zari. He talked to everyone, and he was like, oh, let me talk to Zari, the boss lady. And afterwards, Annie was like, oh, how do you know my husband? To me, I feel like it's something that she could have just said. Zari could have just said, oh, we met at channel. Like, just say it. Like, it's not a big deal. But first of all, she didn't answer her. Like, sis, why you? She was the one that made the situation look like a big deal. Why are you not answering? I would definitely ask you. My husband has not told me he knows you, and I'm meeting you for the first time. It's not a big deal. You could just say, oh, we met. You know, I was actually waiting to know where they met each other, because the way Zari was making the situation, like, you know, because of like Two-Face and his infidelity issues, I feel like that's one thing Annie wanted. It might not even be like, she probably just wanted to know. And anybody would ask, oh, how do you know somebody? Even like your normal friends, if you meet, you probably be like, oh, how do you know them? But Zari was making it like a big deal. That was not enough. Okay, you did not tell me how you met my husband. Then my husband finally came. You took him aside only to tell him, or rather only to call me and tell me in front of my husband, or tell my husband in front of me that I'm insecure. Are you okay? Like, that was not nice. It was really not nice. I feel like she could have just come up straight and tell Annie. Okay, even if she ended up not telling her that day, she could have just told her, like, after the event, like, oh, I met your husband. Do you know the situation that they even met was not even a big deal, and she made it a big deal. It was not nice at all. And calling Annie insecure, that was not it at all. Like, she probably could have just told her then, and Annie would just, like, the whole situation would just end. Or Zari made the whole situation a big deal, and that was not nice. And she made it worse by calling her insecure in front of her husband. Who does that? Zari does that. Anyway, another thing was that Zari openly told Annie, like, about how her outfit was all over the place. I understand, like, oh yeah, according to Annie, she didn't know that they were going to be sitting on the floor, but I feel like it's someone's event. That's more reason why you should be decent, because you don't know. And like, it's your first time. I don't know if it's the first time that they're having a party with Diamond, but Arabian vibes, it's someone's party. You should just try to be decent. It's normal. And Zari could have just like called her out and say, oh babes, your outfit is too exposed. It's not like there's anything she could have even done about it, because she was already at the party, but she didn't have to like make Annie look stupid. But you can't blame her. She already brought out everything in the public. Zari was so annoying. Like, you already called her insecure in front of her husband. They are still saying things like, oh, he's working behind me. Oh, they cheat with the opposites. Blah, blah, blah. Because Annie was like, oh, you're not even his spec. And Zari was saying, oh, they cheat with the opposites. I'm like, why are you making the situation more big or more... I don't even know. It was so annoying, because... you already did wrong. Why are you making it like more serious? Why are you making the situation more difficult? Yeah, like, annoying her the more. It was not nice at all. It was not nice. It's, in my opinion, no, it was not good. What she did was not nice. Like, you could have just shut your mouth and be going. You not even follow Two-Face to be going to wherever he was going to. I don't even know, those people say they're all like, they're really drama. Another thing I didn't like was what happened on the train. To be honest, when I watched that train scene, I was just trying to be like, what's going on? Like, what happened? What did she say wrong? What did she do? Because Zari, apparently, after she had apologized to Annie and everything, so she had to, like, according to her, she wanted to set up a getaway, a trip, so that they could all come together and cool off. And then she was making a speech and saying, oh, thank you for honoring my invite. And then Kanye goes like giving attitude, like her facial expression, like I said, she does not even hide how she feels. Her facial expression just changed. I'm like, what's going on? Like, why are you having... I was trying to figure out what happened. And then Kanye and Annie started like whispering. Normally, you know, when you like hate someone, or you guys have like similar opinion about somebody, it's like it's be fun when you guys start talking about the person, just annoy the person, like spite the person. But I couldn't really understand why they were acting that. I understand Annie because she already had an issue with her. She didn't even want to be on the train. But like Kanye, I don't understand the way she just switched up. And like as I continued watching the movie, she was just upset about her words, saying thank you for honoring my invite. Please, was it not her invite? Like when Kanye had her ball and she was having speech, like Kanye is always like hosting parties here and there, or as in always bringing people together. Nobody interrupted you when you were having your speech. Everything was fine. So why was it a big deal? She said because Zari was using my invite. It seemed like they were like she was higher than them. To be honest, I don't really understand. Please, if you understand the situation, I would really love to know more about it in the comment section, because personally I didn't see anything that Zari did wrong. She was like, oh, because there are some persons that really didn't come for the trip. So thank you for honoring my invite. What am I supposed to say? Thank you for honoring our invites. I don't understand. She literally paid for everything, I believe. So I didn't really understand the situation that was going there. I understand Annie because she was already like upset with her, so it's understandable. You know that like in as much as you apologize, it's not like very easy to go away, especially when it was like going over and over and over again. If not that Swanky had to like organize the thing, they probably wouldn't have settled. Even when they settled, it was just like, I bet let me just do this thing I'm doing, I don't care and stuff like that. So I didn't really understand why Kanye was upset. But like I said, she said because Zari made them feel like she was better than them. I really did not understand that situation. So Kanye just kept saying, I don't know, when they decided to like talk about it, she just kept saying, bring your guard down, blah blah blah, da da da. She was saying that she should apologize. I'm like, apologize for what? What exactly did she do? Like, she's apologized to Annie. She had a situation with Annie and she has apologized. So what else? And they made the whole situation to like escalate. Like they now started dividing themselves. Kanye doesn't even hide how she feels. I understand, but I couldn't really understand what Zari did wrong. I would really love to know. If you have a better explanation, please tell me in the comment section, and I'll be so glad, because I was so lost, to be honest. I was really lost. Another thing I didn't like was Andile coming to Zari. I get it. He's asked Diamond, oh, is anything going on between the both of you? He's asked Zari, like they both have the mutual understanding of there's no sexual you know, there's no intimacy, or there's nothing between them. The only thing bringing them together is co-parenting, like their kids. That's what's bringing them together. And I don't really know all the bro codes, but I just feel like Andile shouldn't have shown interest in Zari. Like, you can't tell me that it was love at first sight, that you say, oh, you can't really determine, don't allow someone to spoil how you feel about somebody. I don't really know all the bro codes, but I just feel like it's not right. He literally has kids for these people. Like, Diamond is your friend. He has kids with this lady. So if anything happens between them, let me say they start dating, so you now be like, what's the stepfather of your friend's kids? I don't know. I just felt like he shouldn't have shown interest in Zari in the first place. He could have just, like, you know, he could have just been a friend. It was obvious from the beginning that he wanted something with Zari, because he was always saying, I want us to be alone together. I want to see what this is. Uncle, do you have to do something before you see what it is? Like, the fact that she's your friend's baby mama is a reason why there should be boundaries. Like, don't people understand boundaries? I don't know. They are not dating fine and good, but just remove your eyes. So me, I didn't like that situation. I just felt like Andile crossed some kind of boundaries, and it wasn't supposed to be. Like, he even went to her house. She told you Diamond was here. You were still standing. Uncle, why didn't you just be going home? No, you were still standing there until he came and saw you, and you are not really opening your mouth and saying there's an interest there. What do you want me to do? And that's where the movie ended, or sorry, that's where the series ended. I'm like, I really would love. I feel like the end is one of the things that will make me want another episode, like another season. I want to see what Diamond is going to say, because he was already saying, man, like, this is my family, so why would you want? I know there's nothing between me and her, but, and I even feel like Diamond still likes Zari. I mean, they're so cute together, but like he said, he knows himself. He's not going to be faithful, so he doesn't want to hurt her, but doesn't mean he doesn't care about her. Like, you can like somebody and not want to see the person move on, I understand, but not like, I mean, you can move on, but not with your friend. I don't know, just saying. So I'm going to be talking about things I really liked in the movie. I really loved that Kanye was looking out for Annie. Like when Zari and Annie Macaulay had the drift between them, the situation between them, the drama between them, Zari went to tell Kanye about it. I mean, she's always like, Kanye like the first person she's always calling to tell, oh, this was happening. And then when she told her own side of the story, I love the fact that even though Annie wasn't there, Kanye tried to understand her side of the story. Kanye tried to like say, oh, like this is what this woman is going through. I mean, you should have done this. You should have like called her. I really loved how Kanye was looking out for her. And funny enough, Kanye is like someone that shouldn't have even, you know, been nice to her because of like the first drama they had of how Annie made it seem like her parenting was like very bad. But she just like forgot about that and came like but she didn't see the situation as that. She like explained to Zari like, you should understand where this woman is coming from. What you did was not nice. You could have just called her to the side and like tell her these things instead of telling her in front of her husband. So that was really an amazing thing that Kanye did. Like, Kanye is the real definition of women supporting women. I love the fact that Kanye, you know, spoke to Tubaba about Annie. He made him realize how much Annie loves him, how much she's been through, how like he just made Annie, you know, I feel like she explained to Two-Face how Annie really feels. She was really looking out for her. She was a real one. She was a girlfriend to her. Kanye is someone that you need in your corner. Like, despite whatever she must have had, or despite whatever must have gone through between Annie and Kanye, she didn't even look at it that way. She was just like, you know, she's the real definition of women supporting women. You get? She told Tubaba to make sure that the vows he said to her on their wedding renewal day was very special because like she deserved it. She was trying to tell Two-Face to make sure that the vows like mean a lot, you know, was very special, and that was like a very good thing to see. Kanye is always in people's spaces. That's just how she is. Like, generally, she was in DJ Naked's space. Like, one time in the series, she set a therapy between DJ Naked and his girlfriend because they were like having issues. That's just Kanye for you. She's always looking out for people, even to the detriment of her own self. Like, she doesn't care if you are going to shout at her, insult her. She'll still do what's on her mind. She's always like, you need help, you need help, you need help. Like, she's like a therapist, like an underneath therapist, that kind of thing. So Kanye is an amazing person. I really loved her. I feel like I already said what I didn't really like about her, but most of the scenes I really liked was, you know, Kanye looking out for Annie. And generally, she was always looking out for people. I also love the speech that Kanye gave on Annie and Two-Face's wedding, or rather renewal party. Like, it was like she made Annie feel so special. Like, she really made the party, the event, everything. Obviously, it's her party, but she made her feel more special. Like, really special. Everything revolved around her on that day, and her speech was like amazing. It was really nice. Kanye is a very wonderful friend. Yeah, give it to her. She was like very good person in the movie. Another thing I liked was, I love the fact that DJ Naked apologized to Swanky, even though I feel like, you know, Zari's thing, they were more right than Swanky's team. I don't know, but I like the fact that DJ Naked, you know, he forgot about everything and went to apologize to Swanky, because I mean, there are some friends that like, you know, let's go because of one or two misunderstanding. I really love the fact that DJ Naked apologized. That was a very good thing. Yeah, I think there are some things I missed. I didn't like the fact that Kaylee just switched. As in, Kaylee was literally on Zari's side, and then all of a sudden it seemed like she was with everybody. And in fact, Kaylee was like someone that didn't have a say. Like, she was not a person of her own, just anywhere belly face, that kind of thing. That's how I felt about about Kaylee. Yeah, Kaylee. And I also didn't like the fact that Nadia, you know, when they were at the bridal shower or something, how that Nadia, like, it's like she already had how she felt about Zari. Like, she literally just came there to fight. You know, she's just looking for like this button, just one button that Zari will just press and she'll give her a dirty slap. Like, she was like very defensive. Like, you asked about what happened and you're already being defensive. She already had what she wanted to know. All she was waiting for is Zari to annoy her, so she would just give her a dirty slap. That's all. Like, why? So I didn't really like that. But generally, the series was amazing. It was nice. Like I would give it a 7/10 because it's not really something that is common in the African, or should I say Nigerian industry, in the African industry. So it's something new, and I believe with time, when they bring out more seasons, it's going to be like they'll get better. You know, it always gets better. And I felt like the very first time I saw the very first episode I saw, I felt like Toke Makinwa should be in this show. Am I the only one that feels that way? If you felt Toke Makinwa should have been in the show, please tell me in the comment section. I want to know all the people that like Toke Makinwa and feel like, oh, this show should have Toke Makinwa. Because I actually watched an interview where the executive producer said, I mean, Toke was one of like the inspiration of the series, and yeah, like she reached out to her about it. I felt like she should have been there, to be honest. When I maybe with time, subsequent seasons she'll probably be, but I just felt like, oh, Toke should be in this yeah, she should be in this show. Yeah. So, and like she also said, the series wasn't scripted. Like, I mean, the fact that it wasn't scripted doesn't mean it's like entirely real, because they're actors, they could just pull up 1 or 2 dramas, but they still made sure that some part of their real life came into the series, so it looks like real, in my opinion. I'm just saying. So, you know, generally it's something new. Normally we are used to Big Brother Naija but this is normally we are used to Big Brother Naija, but this is like I said, I'll give it a 7/10. If you haven't seen the series, you should go watch it. You should check it out. I think it's like #1 on Netflix now. That's what they said. I don't know. Yeah, it's #1 on Netflix. You should go check it out. It has like 7 episodes with a lot of drama. Yeah, 7 episodes with a lot of drama. So I would like to know your thoughts. If you've seen the movie, I would like to know your thoughts. Who's your favorite? Yeah, who's my favorite? I think Kanye and Zari are my favorite. I would really love to know who your favorite is, or who your favorites are. And I also love Swanky Jerry. Yeah, I love Swanky Jerry. I would like to know who your favorites are, your favorite part of the series, and your worst part of the series. Like, just tell me generally what you feel about the series, what you rate the series, and yeah, I really love to read that. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.